Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Srivastava here. Today I am going to read from the Compound Effect, Chapter 3, Habits, Part 2 of it, where we'll start from goals. How goal setting actually works. The mystery secret revealed. You only see experience and get what you look for. If you don't know what to look for, you certainly won't get it. So this is what he is talking about, how law of attraction works. It is not the mysterious esoteric voodoo it sometimes sounds like. It is far simpler and more practical than that. So what we focus on and what we want, and that's what, just like if you are looking for a red car, that's you bought we bought for some time back Sienna. After that we started seeing Sienna everywhere. Otherwise there was no we are not seeing it that often. So here is a well-worn example. In shopping, so here he's talking about buying a car. Then after, in one interview, Brand Tracy says, he put it this way: top people have very clear goals. They know who they were and they know what they want. They write it down, they make plans for its accomplishment. Unsuccessful people carry their goals around in their head like marbles rattling around in a can, and we say a goal that is not in writing is merely a fantasy. And everybody has fantasies, but those fantasies are like bullets with no powder in the cartridge. People go through life shooting blanks without written goals, and that's the starting point. So starting point is writing down the goal. If you don't have it written, then we'll not reach anywhere. And who you have to become. So this is another thing, that what we want to become for achieving that goal, we need to know that, so that we can achieve that. When I was single and ready to find my mate and get married, I made a long list of traits I desired in the perfect woman for me. I filled more than 40 pages of a journal, front and back, describing her in great detail: her personality, character, key attributes, attitudes, philosophies about life, even what kind of family she would come from, including her culture and physical makeup down to the texture of her hair. I wrote in depth what our life would be like and what we would do together. If I had then asked, what do I have to do to find and get this girl, I might still be on that butterfly chase. Instead, I looked back at the list and considered whether or not I embodied those same attributes myself. Did I have the same very qualities I was expecting in her? I asked myself, what kind of a man would a woman like this be looking for? Who do I need to become to be attractive to a woman of this substance? So that's very true. So we need to understand what we are looking for, what our goals are. We are going to attract the goals when we become that. Behave yourself. So here life comes down to this formula: you, choices, that is decision; behavior, action; habits, repeated action, compound over a period of time, becomes your goal. So what choices you are making, what behavior you have that supplements those choices, and what repeated actions we are, what habits we have, and then what are we giving them this enough time to happen. That becomes our goal. Then we achieve the goal what we want. Game changers: 5 strategies for eliminating bad habits. Identify the triggers. So what triggers those bad habits? So if you are craving for something, just look for what exactly triggers it and just try to avoid that. Then clean house. Then it says look at, just like if you have a goal of losing your weight, then you cannot have a goal, you cannot have your fridge full of things that you don't want to eat. So put the things, right things which are there. So likewise habits, swap it. So let's say you crave for sugar, then you can swap it with a smaller item that you can eat, but it still satisfies your need, but you are not hungry for that. ease in. And then he talks about how you can ease into that if you go to a so he gives his own example. If he goes to Pacific Ocean, he has to first go through ankle, and then after he takes the plunge. So likewise, but some people like to run and get in there. So ease in or jump in, whatever suits to you, that's what you do. Then run a voice check. What does that mean? You over a period of time, you make sure sometime you if something is there that you have to do every day, like he gives an example of if he has to take he picks up any voice like ice cream or anything, and he will be on fast for that for 30 days. So he is still in control of his habits, or himself. He is control of all the things that he is doing. Game changer, 6 techniques for installing good habits. Now what we have helped you eliminate bad habits, now we are taking to the good habits. Set yourself for success. So here what we have to do is we have to, let's say we want to go to gym at 6 o'clock. So for that, if we choose a 6 o'clock in the morning, if we choose a gym that is far away from work, far away from home, then we are never going to make it. But instead, if it is nearby, which we can easily go and easily can do, we will be able to do it. Here, before that, there is an John Maxwell said, you will never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. That is very true. So once we start changing our daily routine and start fixing on certain things that we want to do every day, then it over a period of time it compounds and does it. So then after set yourself to succeed, then think addition, not subtraction. So here add-in principle. So widely effective tool. So what does that say? It's not so much that what you attempt to take out of your diet, it is what you put in instead. So if you want to lose your weight, so instead of thinking about, oh, I cannot eat this, I cannot eat that, so that is subtraction. What you don't want, don't think about it. What you want? So, oh, I'm looking forward to that salad. So that's what should be your mentality. Go for PDA, that is public display of accountability. Go for go acknowledge to people that, okay, I'm working on this. I will be in office at 7 o'clock every day. So you tell everyone that, okay, I'm going to be at 7 o'clock, so you will be there. And then find a success buddy. So find out someone who has similar interests, and or whom you can cross check, who can be your mentor, or you can have set up a half an hour call and quickly go over the checklist of what are you are doing, and make a course correction. Competition and camaraderie. So what does that mean? So join a group, the people who are moving in the same direction, and then work through that. Celebrate. So whenever you reach to a point, celebrate. Don't make yourself always working. Celebrate small achievements, so that not small achievements, but celebrate achievements, so that you are, whenever you are achieving something, you know that you are achieving something, you are doing something better, and that helps you, keeps you motivated. Change is hard, yippee. So he says change is hard. Yeah, definitely. There is one thing that 90% of failures and successful folks have in common. They all hate doing the same thing. Difference in successful people do them anyways. Change is hard. That's why people don't transform their bad habits, and why so many people end up unhappy and unhealthy. So change is there. So he says, I love change, and he says that I'm looking forward to change, because change is the one that makes that means progress. What excites me about this reality, however, is that if change were easy and everyone were doing it, it would be much more difficult for you and me to stand out and become an extraordinary success. Ordinary is easy. Extraordinary is what will separate you from crowd. So that's very true. If we can be something, that incremental change puts us in compound effect, and we are able to be better than what we were, and that is a change, that is a positive change. I'm looking forward to that. Why not? Then here he quotes about Martin Luther King. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in the moment of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at time of challenge. When you press on despite difficulty, tedium, and hardship, that's when you earn your improvement and gain stride on the competition. If it's hard, awkward, or tedious, so be it. Just do it and keep doing it, and the magic of compound effect will reward you handsomely. After that, he concludes the chapter with be patient. Be patient about it. Whatever small challenges you are doing, these will form pattern, these will form habits, and ultimately over a period of time they will compound and give you a big results. After that, next chapter, what we are going to talk about is momentum, and that's what I'm looking forward to, because that's where he says now you are going to start seeing the result of all the hard work we have been doing. So looking forward to talk about momentum chapter 4 of this book. We'll do it in a couple of days. We'll talk to you then. Bye.